basketball fans across the world, the All-Star Game. We'll have the greatest athletes in the world playing the greatest game in the world. We're happy to bring it to you right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Russell. Durant is out there with Davis. Then it's Harden, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. A nice shot by Rivers.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. They set the pick. LeBron with it. Now Anthony defending. Davis with the bucket.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Rivers. Millsap trying to get open. Hangs in the air, and Durant sends it back.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the dunk by LeBron.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Rivers traps in the tray. Rivers has got 6 points.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Now, here is Russell. And it's Davis at the elbow. Shoots a fader. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Millsap. Over to the wing. Rivers with it. He has 6. To the paint. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he can't hit the second. And there's the feed to Durant. And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Rivers. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Durant with another miss. Now Rivers. Down low, here's Gasol. The 9-footer's on the mark.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
LeBron kicks to Davis. Passes it to Harden. And it's Russell in the corner. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Russell's got his first basket.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
6 feet out. Millsap passes to Irving. Millsap a screen. Here's Rivers. 6 points for him. Here's Gasol on target from 13 feet. Gasol's got his second basket of the game. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Irving, and Durant sends it back. The drive by LeBron, inside. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Durant kicks to Russell. He's looking for James and finds him. And the basket by Harden.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
Rivers against Russell. Rivers dishes to Gasol. He feeds it to Rivers. Millsap a screen for 3. Rivers can't get it to go.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now Durant, following the three-point attempt by Freak.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Move the ball.
Davis with the double team. The wide open look here for Anthony. Offensive rebound. Rivers passes to Irving. Misses the 3. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. The West All-Stars head coach and I got a chance to catch up for just a minute. I talked to Coach about All-Star Weekend, and he said it's been a blast hanging out with everyone in the NBA. Coach said, usually I'm staying up late scheming ways to shut one guy down or take apart a defense. It's nice to have a breather and just have a little bit of fun. We couldn't agree more.
Thanks again, Doris. Harden gets the bucket.
Harden for 3. Timeout. Started. Timeout, East All-Stars.
Al Horford, he's checked in for the East. Paul George comes in for Pau Gasol. Then for the West All-Stars, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Mike Conley in for Russell. Now here's Rivers. He's got 6. Will it go? And he gets the bucket. Rivers has got 9.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
LeBron kicks to Griffin.
That's a wall.
Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And here's Harden, following the three-pointer by Freak. Harden left side. Griffin, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. And some changes here for the East. Randolph comes in for Anthony, and it's Butler in for Irving. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Marc Gasol's checked in for Durant. Leonard comes in for James. And it's Thompson in for James Harden. And here's Rivers. He's got 12. Picked by Horford. Lets it go from deep. That's good. Rivers has got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
It has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Now here's Conley. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
And He's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Rivers dishes to Butler. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Now here's Gasol. Gasol setting the pick for Leonard. Right side, Griffin. The shot is off. The East All-Stars go the other way with it to the middle. And George with the stuff.
Every All-Star game, you can count on it. You're going to see some heart-stopping plays. That was another one.
Now here is Conley. Picked by Griffin. Rivers against Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Griffin a screen on Rivers. Thompson for the triple. And it's good. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Rivers. 15 points in the game. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Thompson. And the shot falls short this time. And here are the East All-Stars now. Here's Rivers. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's 17 points for Freak.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Gasol. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Griffin sets the screen for Leonard. He dishes it to Griffin. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Rivers has got his 6th rebound on the night. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Conley with it, picked up by Rivers. Gasol passes to Griffin. Leonard attacking. Softly drops in the floater. Leonard's got his first points in this one.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And the East All-Stars making a change. Okafor's checked in.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now, here is George. Pass to Rivers. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
14 feet away. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Rivers has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. They now take the lead. 6 points for Blake Griffin. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Now Conley, following the 3-point attempt by Freak. Outside Leonard, shoots the 3. And it's Leonard again missing.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
There's 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. Dishes it to Conley. Feeds it to Griffin. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the... At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. West All-Stars lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. A great event unfolding. One quarter of basketball already played, and welcome back, everyone.